Your most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, good morning, everybody. Dealing with low clouds here over Wellspan Park and the home of the York Revolution. A little bit of a breeze in the outfield here, and the sun is trying to break through, but it's a nice shot here of what we're dealing with this morning on this Wednesday. I think it's going to be a pleasant day, though, and more sunshine by this afternoon. It just looks like it's going to be great. Now, storms return tomorrow and Friday. We can still use the rain, and I don't think they're going to be as widespread or as violent as what we saw over the weekend. And then a pleasant weekend this time around as we move into Saturday and Sunday. Here's Hummelstown. You just heard about the railway bridge there. Flooded out. They had over 5 inches of rain just on Sunday alone. It is cloudy there this morning, and luckily for them, they've had no more, or at least negligible amounts yesterday and Monday. So, speaking of Hummelstown, I was out yesterday, took the kids out to see Big Boy, and there was a big crowd there. A lot of people in that crowd watched this program. So it was great to meet them, and it was great to see the Big Boy train moving through. And, you know, you just don't see something like this happen every day. What a great way to celebrate America 250, and it made its way through the Mid-State yesterday. Dan was there. We showed you Harry's piece earlier when the train came through Harrisburg, but this was a sight to see in person and to hear, because the whistle was, it was pretty impressive stuff. So there it goes through Hummelstown, the crowd waving in delight, including us, and it was a great day to be out yesterday to take in the Big Boy. Satellite radar showing you not much happening, but we do have low clouds, and I think for the first part of the day, they're going to inhibit warming a bit. Temperatures are in the 60s to near 70 degrees, but it's not as muggy. Notice the dew points in the low 60s and even 59 in Scranton. That's that dry air trying to filter in from the north. We hope it does. And I think it will be dry today. Pleasant. 85, though. It's going to warm up nicely this afternoon. Clouds will increase tonight, and it is going to be muggy again. So where is this boundary that's been plaguing us since the weekend? Well, right now, it looks to be moseying to the south, and because of that, high pressure and drier air to the north want to push in, but unfortunately, it's not going to last. We have another front off to the west here producing severe weather up near Minneapolis. That's going to plague us here tomorrow and Friday. But drier air today. Look at the dew point in Harrisburg, 63. Dew points in the 70s pushed off to the south. And so I think this afternoon, dew points here will be in the mid-60s for most of us. I think it's going to feel okay. But watch what happens tomorrow. Dew points climb again back up into the 70s. And this moisture is going to feed more downpours and storms for us here as we move into both Thursday and again during the day on Friday, as dew points kind of hover around 70 degrees. Temperature-wise, in the 80s today. We bounce back after a couple of cool days. I'll tell you, Precision Cast is being very, very bullish with this warm air. I'm going to be interested to see tomorrow, because most models keep us in the mid to upper 80s. Precision Cast tries to get us into the low 90s, if not higher. So it's just something I'm taking note of. I don't buy it right now, though. And you can see on Precision Cast what a nice afternoon we will have today. Tomorrow, a couple of storms, but I don't think it's going to be anything major tomorrow. Most of us might end up staying dry. Friday, a much better chance, and we've been saying this all week. Here comes the front. Some scattered downpours and storms Friday into Friday evening. That'll be our better chance of rain. Not everybody's going to get these storms, but just more widespread on Friday. As we look at the extended, temperatures staying cool here through the weekend, or coolish, but we bounce back next week, back up into the upper 80s, even 91 degrees on Tuesday, but no heat waves coming. And after the humidity spikes Thursday and Friday, it goes back down. I think we're going to be very, very pleasant here as we move into the weekend and early next week. The best chance of rain will be on Friday. Most of the weekend should be dry. I still think there's an outside chance for a storm on Saturday. But other than that, a dry stretch is coming to the weekend and to start next week. Temperatures do go up next week into the 90s again by Tuesday. But I think we could all use a chance to catch our breath here after that busy holiday weekend.
I'll say it was an interesting weekend.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And
Stuck
again,
driving in it on.
we needed that rain, but not all at once. And of course, that's been the case. Last summer, remember, did the same thing in July. We had drought, and then Manheim flooded out.
Right.
And we had all those floods in Lancaster County.
Remember, the park was underwater.
It was Hummelstown's turn this time to get the most, and certainly they did on Sunday. So hopefully a quieter week. It looks that way.
Thank you, Brett. Let's